Hi everyone, I'm Honeywell and we're playing Overcrowd, a Commute 'em Up by Square Play Games today. Overcrowd is still in early access and isn't feature complete, but it just got a major staffing update, so I'm excited to take a look at the changes. It's also on sale for 20% off until October 28th, so if you wanted to pick this one up, now is a good time. At $13.59 on sale, I think it's a steal. Link is in the description if you're interested. Up until now, we've always played the campaign mode, and they added a new feature where you can have different campaigns now, which I like. But for this playthrough and for the sake of checking out the staffing changes, I think we're going to go ahead and play the Commute of the Day map. I really like the progression of the campaign, so I'm curious to see if sticking with one map from start to finish changes the game experience. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now, each day, a new seed is provided for the Commute of the Day, so I'm not sure if there's any way that you would be able to get this map if it turns out to be a good one. I don't know, but we will find out. Now, first of all, what is our goal? Okay, now our goal is to build 5 platforms before you finish. I don't know if we're going to do that. That'll be up to you guys. But since we are going to want to build 5 platforms, I think we need to pick our tracks. So we have 2 here, 2 here. I kind of like these 3, 1, 2, 3. But what we're really looking for when we start out is the entrances. We want entrances on the same level, and these are right here. We have 2 right close together on -1, so I think we might actually end up starting over here. Is this track on floor 1? Yeah, that would be super easy to get 2 entrances. We've learned, if you watched any of our previous series, we've learned that the trick to making money in this game is to have multiple entrances. So that's what we're looking for. If we could have multiple entrances with good track progression, that would be nice too. But this could work. So we have 2 entrances at -1. We can go this way for 1, and then it's just a hop up 1 level. So we can get to 2 entrances and 3 tracks pretty easily. And then we have tracks over here. What is this, down 1 floor? Oh, so this actually would work out really nice. We could go either direction. We can go up 1 to get 2 tracks, down 1 to get 2 more. This is a really nice map, actually. And we also have some more entrances that we could take advantage. I don't know, that one's ground. But we could funnel that over to these 2 tracks. So yeah, this has a lot of potential. I think we are absolutely going to start over here. We don't have any cheaty free tiles, I don't think. But let's move these up to the floor. Let's sculpt the terrain and move these up. And you can see the floors are color-coded. So the blue tiles, we want to raise them up, and now you'll see that we both have the tan tiles. And, whoops. Now our starter stations all kind of look the same, right? We'll have the lobby here, and I guess our utility buildings up to this side. Well, we have that to that obstacle. Let me go ahead and... Oh, we don't have any bonds. This is unusual. Now, usually what we would do is we'd want a track for 2 carriages, but we're going to be on this same level, and these bonds are not going to like stop. Everything is going to be unlocked. I mean, if we play on long enough. So we might want our track to be a little bit longer, or we might want to keep it small and just sell it and then re-put in a tunnel later, because again, we only get so much money to start with. So I am going to play around with this and see what we can come up with for a starter station. For one thing, this entrance, Struggle Road, has more commuters, so I think we're going to start out with Struggle Road. So we're going to take away these tiles. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then I think maybe a platform of 5. Of 5 tiles is good. And we could put our rooms over here. And let's see, a staff room. A staff room right here by this obstacle, because we can't do what? We can't expand this. And then the utility room over here. Let's go back for the utility room and the tool room because we're going to need more space. So let's put in our utility room, and we'll put this in the middle. And then we'll put the tool room right next to it. And then we don't need these tiles. And I like having a wall here so we can hang advertisements on it. How big does this train track need to be? Let's see what our platform is. 3 carriages, add 2 more. Do you know, instead of adding 2 more, what does this look like? Maybe we'll just do something like that. Because we're going to have to delete this track to make this longer anyway. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we could put our turnstiles right here. Turnstiles right here. And then we'll put the exit along this wall so we can get advertisements. So when they exit the train, they'll have to pass by the advertisements. You know, like we do. We want a little trap for them. And an entrance. Good, good, good. And, we'll put like a little entrance right there to the machine room. And maybe, and now we have a little recessed wall where we can put in some ticket machines. Yeah, I like that. And then we have some trash bins. Good. And oh, we don't have any bonds, so we can't buy anything. But we're almost ready to open, I think. Power. It feels really weird not having those 2 bonds to start out with. Okay, let's get the station open. Yay! And, oh, look, now we have a ton of money, and we can get to the changes in the game, the really interesting stuff. Let's go ahead and pause this, and the first thing that we want to set for each station is the thresholds. And what these are for each activity: emptying bins, refueling the generators, watering the plants, and repairing. You can set at what percent you want your staff to act. And it's broken down into day and night shifts. So do you remember all of the, however long it took us to take care of all the chores, sending our like custodians around to each and every trash can? Now we can set the values that we want them to follow, and they'll go ahead and do it themselves. How amazing is that? So if I put down at nighttime, I want them to empty the bin if there's any trash in it at all, basically. So we have it at 0.05, and if there's any trash in these trash bins, someone will go around and empty them. I won't have to tell them. That's pretty amazing. And you can set the same thing for like the generators and watering the plants and repairing. The only thing is, this tooltip doesn't exactly always makes sense. Lower values mean staff take action sooner. That's true with the trash, but it's not true of the machinery. So with the machinery, I want to increase this. Yeah. Let's take it down just a little bit of a notch. So if these machines over here have any damage on them, someone will go around and repair them automatically. Again, we're not gonna have to micromanage any of this stuff. Really nice. This one screen right here takes care of a lot of the complaint that I had with the evening chores with just this right here. Now, the generators and the watering plants, I can't remember which direction these go to have them do what I want. I think during the day, if we lower this to a low value, they'll almost never touch the generators. I don't want them to refuel the generators unless they're almost out during the day. But at nighttime, I want them to refuel them even if they're almost full. So we're going to raise this up. And if it's the opposite way, we'll figure it out. So even if the generators are almost full, I want them to top them up at night. So we're increasing that. And for watering the plants, during the day, I don't want them to water the plants unless they're gonna die. And if I have this backwards, we'll go ahead and fix it. So I think during the day, we're going to increase the watering the plants to 85%. But just like the generators, at nighttime, I want them to top it off. So we're gonna lower this down to, like, say, 20%. And I think that's gonna do everything that I want it to do, but we'll have to see. So there are our thresholds set, which is good. And now we just need some staff. So, oh, we have so many people to choose from. They're really good too. Let's go ahead and hire the highest level first, because for each staff member you hire, they cost more. So we'll save a little bit of money by hiring this person first. He's not the person that we want though. What we really want to start out with is someone with like people and refuse. So yeah, let's hire him, and we're gonna send him right home. And then we need to hire somebody. Look at that, we're already losing rep. Because it's dark in here, gloomy, did you see that? And we're on hard mode, so they lose reputation quickly here. There we go, we have some bonds. Let's get some lights in here so we can stop losing reputation. And it's like a whole new game. Do we want to go overboard? I usually let's just put one. Put one over here and one over here. That should be good. And what are we going to do with our other bond? Usually I would let's do a staff only, because I would like to cordon off this area here. And let's buy a staff only zone here. And I guess we'll put one right here. So now if the staff are on the platform, they'll have like a quicker, I don't know, it's probably not any quicker. They can go right in here to the trash. Right? As soon as we get, oh, and now we have some more bonds. I do like the beginning of the game. Do we want to get some plants first, or? Let's get some plants so we can get our reputation back up. And with that, if you'll remember, let's see. This increases because it's one thing. We put in the lights so we'd stop losing rep. But having people look at these plants will increase our rep, so that's good. We'll put one in the break room, and that increases our staff's despair. So that is good. And then as soon as we get some more bonds, then we can buy some tools and maybe get some staff in here, right? Let's make this go a little faster. Call the train. How can you possibly have it be crowded? These people are pretty picky. I thought this is like a pretty generous sized station. Okay, and now we have four bonds. So we're already filling up our trash cans. So let's go to our procurement screen, and we want to buy our trash bins. A trash bin, and then how many bonds does this cost? 1 bond. And we can do a megaphone because it's crowded, and a litter because it's littery. And can we get commerce? Let's do a newspaper stand. And then we can put in some newspaper stands. Okay, that is good. We'll put a newspaper stand here, and sure, one over here by the trash can, because commuters can't see through the gates. If somebody wants to buy a newspaper, they'll look for it on this side of the platform. A commuter over here won't know that they can go over here and get one. I think we've explained that before. So now we have that, and we also unlock some tools. So let's buy our tools. And now we can get somebody to use them. We have somebody for medical and repair, but we want a people and refuse person. People security and refuse. Yeah. She's level 53 though. Should we just get them both while we still can afford them? Let's hire Ruby Mason. And Ruby Mason, and do we have enough for 1,200? Just enough for Charlotte. Yeah, let's hire them both. Okay, now Ruby is refuse and medical. Let's go over to her job priorities, and they have this option right here. It's kind of like a RimWorld. You can go ahead and use Staff AI and set the priorities for this. Now, even though she doesn't have any tools, if we just left her like this, she would go well, we can actually see it in action. She'll go over and pick up the tools that she needs and use them. And here she comes. And if we had more tools in the tool room, we would have the option to untick them. And even though she only has 2 spots, why are they throwing trash on the ground, you pigs? Yeah, let's get this let me pause this and get this sorted before we lose the game. But here's the thing. I don't want her to go into the tool room and switch out her tools because it's less efficient. So I am going to turn off the Staff AI, and now we'll have it like we used to have it, that we're used to, where you set the priorities through this screen right here, which is really nice. I like that there's an option for that. We are going to set her break. Now for the breaks, there's also thresholds for the auto rests. So you can set all of this information here, but I've had better luck doing scheduled breaks, so we're going to go ahead and continue that. Now overnight, we're going to keep her working a couple hours after the station closes, so she can go up and enter the trash. And then before the station opens in the morning, we're going to have her go back on shift. And I want tools. Is she our custodian? Like, I'm setting all this up and I don't even know. Yeah, 51. So she's our custodian. So let's buy our watering can. I'm making this harder than it seems, like by describing this. Now, with this, now I took her off auto AI, but you know what? Let's put her back on staff AI. And now that we have the staff AI, we can go ahead and add in this watering can. So if the plants get below the target that we set, she would go ahead and water them. Now you'll remember for our thresholds, we set the priority for watering the plants pretty high. So she probably shouldn't do this during the day, which is good because I don't want her switching out her tools during the day. But let's make sure we get this right. Now with the priorities, you set them from right to left. So anything that on this side takes priority. So if I just check off this watering, she's always going to want to water. And I don't want her to do that. I want this to be her least priority. I want this to be her strongest. And then this. So what's going to happen is she's going to go along here and her first priority is set at 2, and that's going to be litter. And then it'll go along here, and her next priority is going to be watering, and then her third priority will be the megaphone. So that is her priorities. And then we just need to give her a break during the day too. Let's give her a 17-hour break. And then who do we have here? Sing. And Sing was, you know what, let's send her off shift and we'll call her back when we need her. Yeah. Does that work? That works. Let's speed this up too. Oh, I'm trying to use the number keys to speed that up. That's not going to work. And they also have, I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but they also have the tools on the side there, which is really nice. And now we have some more bonds. So let's get some newspaper billboards. And see if we can't get people to spend a little bit of money. Need more, what is that? Need more wheelies. Oh no, did I not buy the wheelie bin? Oh no. Oh, I did. I unlocked it. Oh, but I don't have enough money for it. Shoot. Let us get some money. Girl, get out of the way. We're messing up. There we go. Now she can take care of the trash. Maybe I should get another person on for the trash. Look at all these full trash cans. That's my fault for forgetting to put in a wheelie bin. Look how slow they move. But our reputation is going up and down here. I wonder if there's trash on the floor. No. Oh, it's probably from being crowded. So that is really nice with the trash. Like, before it was almost full to overflowing before they emptied it. So you would have like piles of trash and like fumes from the trash cans. But now you can set it up low enough. Oh, except for that didn't work. We're still getting fumes because it was too late. But that was user error on my fault. Why? These people are absolutely pigs. I think this is harder than the campaign mode. I'm not even kidding. How is your... I am sorry, but we're going to have to take you off break. No. What we are going to do is put in that other staff member that we have who's off shift. She was good So let's bring her on. And even though we wanted her to be security, we can have her just duplicate Mason's tools over there. So let's buy her a megaphone and a trash picker. And instead of doing, now she is on staff AI, but this one we're not going to want her to water because her primary skill, we don't want her to water plants. We want her to be people and security. So we're going to turn off that staff AI, and then we'll just have her pick up her tools like usual. And her priorities, we want her to be litter and then megaphone. So we'll do that. Look at our reputation. I think this is harder than the campaign. I'll let her take care of the trash. Look, people are coughing from the fumes. This trash can is full. What is the scenario? Do you remember on the reports? Yeah, they're full of trash, full of rage, don't have much money, and they're diseased. This is a hard map. I was not expecting this. For some reason I thought that, look at all them people. For some reason I was thinking this would be more like easy mode. We're gonna need more people. Who was our other employee that we have off shift? Look at that, that's crazy. Let's do some more procurements. Let's get some more tools. This is our mechanic. And those are all the tools that we can buy. Let's get those tools. There's a little noise bug. I'll have to remember to report that. So what caused that? Having the procurement screen open at the same time as the tools? Yeah, both screens open at the same time. Now if it's on commerce? Nope. Having the tool screen open with the buy tools causes that. I hope I remember to file that. Okay, now what did we get? We got a jerry can and the tools here. So we have that. Need more wheelies. Is that why the trash is piling up? Oh, and we don't have money for it. We're like failing so bad. Am I messing up that trash? I can't tell where it's at. Maybe I should put that one back so they can get it. Trying to get more money for a wheelie bin. This is crazy. Who knew that this was going to be so hard? Or maybe I'm just out of practice. I thought this would be like a nice, easy little, we're down to 34%. Now this is part of hard mode. We lose reputation faster, so it like drops like a rock. You can see it. But it's partly I wasn't recognizing that we were low on wheelie bins here. %. 22? And that is almost full. It's also almost the end of the night, but I think we're going to need 3 wheelie bins. Because we're only going to, our traffic is only going to increase as we get our transit, our footfall bonuses. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. 21, 20. And they're crowded too. I thought this was a really generous size platform, but I guess not. So I guess, I mean, we want to start putting back in more floor space as we're able to. Can we extend it this way a little bit too? It's a good thing it's closed. So there we go. There's our first day with the new updates. And you'll see that they're going around themselves and taking care of this trash. Let's get our other staff member in that we had off shift. And he is, oh, he's good too. We're going to take him off of AI staff. And we are going to have him have the tools. Everyone's so slow. The tools and the gas can. And now you'll see he is going around to these machines and he's repairing them all on his own because of the thresholds that we set. Need more wheelie bins. Do you see that? That is absolutely crazy. We have 3. But these 2 are empty, so why does she need that? That makes no sense to me. Let's have her go over there and see if that helps. And now they're on strike. Oh, this is another thing they added. This is a good... We're in danger here. We're 25%. Now, we're showing some problems here. Let's get... We're going to end this episode because we need to. Let's take back these tiles that we added. Let's get some money back over here. Yes. Do that. Now, here is part of the problem that we have. The train track is at 96%. So this person is trying to repair the train track, but you can't repair the train tracks, so he's gonna steady do that. So there's still a little bit of micromanagement because I need him to go do some other things. And in order to get him from being obsessed with those train tracks, I'm gonna have to put the jerry can first, so he'll go and repair other things. Another way that I could deal with this is to change his threshold. The reason why he's so obsessed with that 96% train track is because of the threshold. I can go ahead and lower this down to, like, say 95% and he won't bother with that anymore. You know what, and in fact I'm gonna do that just so we don't have to fiddle with it later. So there we go. Now we'll have repair machinery at 95% and it'll work the way it should, which is good. And if you saw, we didn't have enough money to pay for our staff, and the developer changed it. So instead of sending your employees home and they lose their tools so you'd have to re-equip them, they send them on strike. I'm really not sure what the need more wheelies is going on with that. That's a first for me. Again, it's in early access though, and they'll figure it out. Now she also went and picked up the watering can. Let's take Mason off break to see if she's gonna go water those plants. And there we go, and she's gonna take care of that herself. And you notice that she put down the litter stick. But it looks like she does not. Oh, because her perception. This was another thing that changed. Her perception is low. So we're going to have to manually send her around to water those. But as people level up, it gets a lot nicer. But let us act like we know how to play. Break, break, break. Who are you? Garcia? And you can see right here that somebody needs water desperately. let's see. Let's put everybody on break here. Everybody on break. Let's get some staffing amenities. The most important thing, it looks like, is water. Let's do water. Who has the watering can? Mason? Water that plant. Go in there. I'm making such a hash of this. Okay, but you know what? We're not going to continue this. We're at negative 143 pounds. So let's sell some more floor tiles so everybody doesn't go on strike. Where do we want them to? Let's have everybody go on strike and then we'll end the episode that way. It'll be fun. You can see that. So at the top of the hour, when we don't have money to pay for these people, there we go. Everybody is on strike and they'll come out on the floor. And how great does that look? So your employees no longer unequip their tools. You can give them priorities and they'll take care of things in their perception radius. Oh, and we can't click on them now because they're on strike. So you can set kind of like a flag and your employees will go to that section of the station. There's the thresholds. The nice thresholds, let's see. The nice thresholds, the schedules, and you can set up auto rest as well. Where is this screen? And we can have these people use a mix of priorities and they'll use the tools themselves. So all of that is really nice. And that is all for now. This looks like a good stopping point. Everybody is on strike. I hope you liked the episode and will leave a like and some feedback in the comments. I always love to hear from everyone. You guys know that. But I also know the developer does too and would welcome and appreciate hearing your thoughts on the game now while it's still being developed. But that is all for now. Thank you all so much, and I hope to see everyone soon. Bye-bye.